Dang, got the crash.
That's all right. We in the building. There you go. There you go.
Anyway.
All right. So we are in the building. Welcome to Triad Hip Hop Podcast, episode 235. 235. Yes, sir. And this is your man, Kurt. And this is
Howard.
Rocking the Wu-Tang joint, you know what I mean? Yeah. We going to be talking about Wu-Tang a little bit later in the show.
And with a bong. Oh, speaking of which,
what?
I want to shout out the Wake Up Show.
Okay.
The RZA was on there. You know, they talked a little bit about De La Soul.
I heard about it, but I ain't listened to it.
They have a competition. Like you can be on the track. I think with RZA, Raekwon, Inspector Deck, and I think one other member. I want to say it was Master Killer.
Wow!
But you have to download the beat. And you have to have it submitted by March 24th. So I'm
okay.
Yeah, I might try to do something.
Hey, I'm gonna have to look for that, man.
Yeah, I might try to do something. You have to go the Sway. I think it's Sway it's Sway.com. I can't remember. I'll share the interview with you.
Okay.
And and I'm gonna try to get the beat. I might try to do something.
Okay. That's what's up, man. That's a great opportunity, man.
Yeah.
You know, even just for a fan to be able to be on a track with those legendary members of Wu-Tang, man. Come on.
And it's you have to, fly. They don't pay for your expenses.
Okay.
You gotta get there and all that stuff, the hotel and the lodging.
Yeah, that's why you take the spirit, because they ain't gonna break your bank. You might get a little topsy turvy in there, but you're gonna get there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
might do a couple flips while you
take the spirit. Shit, you better take the damn Amtrak. Fuck
right.
I'll take the train.
Right.
That shit.
But hell, these fucking trains derailing lately, though.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Man, either way, they gonna get you. They gonna get you, man. They gonna get you. Shit. Yeah, they gonna get you, man. It's like, damn. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, there we go.
My bad, y'all.
Yeah, it's
that little pop up on
hiccups.
But yeah, so that kind of it's. I don't think it's like the regular Amtrak type trains. I think it's been like the freight trains that's been crashing. But
remember when Amtrak was derailing?
Right.
Remember when it derailed in the Everglades? In Florida back in the 90s?
Yeah.
Boy, the crocodiles still featured off that.
Right.
Like, damn, I missed them days. The 90s was good.
Crocodiles still eating.
It's
like,
good.
We still eating off that shit,
Still eating off this, boy.
But
they was good, boy. I'm telling you, they was already fired up and everything. It's kind of fucked up. It's already fired up and it's good. Man.
We just joking, y'all.
This is just jokes. These are jokes.
But,
I'm not trying to be
crocodiles say we taste like chicken.
Yeah, man. They good.
Niggas taste like chicken.
Good. All right, get over here. Got some good shit over here.
Right. But anyway, how was your week this week, my man?
It's been pretty good, man. We had spring break, so let me clap that up. Yeah, spring break. And so that happened, and yeah, man, took time off, me and my lady did some things, and
okay,
yeah, that's about it. And how was your week, sir?
My week was pretty good, you know what I mean? Went by kind of slow,
Yeah.
But no complaints, you know what I mean? Hold on 1 second, I'm just trying to send a message. But yeah, my week was kind of slow, just trying to finish getting myself ready for this next move to the next back cave, that kind of thing. So yeah, but other than that, man, it's been a pretty straight week, just punching the clock, man, and the clock punching you back. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
So yeah, I ain't got no complaints though. I'm just glad to be here another week. You know, and we'll get a lyrical breakdown put out. You know, either today or tomorrow. We'll do something. We'll get something going. So.
Oh yeah, we'll get. Yeah, that'll be. It'll probably later on today.
Yeah,
I think I got something.
Okay. That's
Shy-Rock inspired me.
Okay, I got something. That's what's up. Yeah, we definitely got to talk about her.
Yeah, Shy-Rock got me out the dust. Get your ass out of here.
Hey, since we didn't have anybody that like passed away or anything, we can kind of jump into our question of the day because
birthdays.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that after the question of the day. Unless you want to do birthdays first, we can do that. So
let's do birthdays first.
Birthdays first. All right.
Yeah, we'll go to the.
All right. So as far as birthdays go, last time we stopped at March 9th. So on March 10th, we had Timbaland. You know what I mean? One of the dopest producers in the game.
Yep.
And the legend Steezo, the icon, who was around since like the 80s and 90s. You know what I mean? Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure this is in there good.
Yeah, rest in peace. That's the one
rest in
Philly,
peace.
right?
Yeah, he was. He danced and did a lot of stuff with EPMD when they first came out, and then he also had his own rap career. He passed away in 2020, right at the height of the pandemic.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what got him or not, but I know that's when he passed. It was April of 2020. And so happy birthday to both of them on the 10th. On the 11th, we have my man Paul Wall. You know what I mean? If you needed that grill, that's where you go. You know what I mean? He was the king of the grills.
Born in the ways, sideways.
Yeah, man. The whole top diamond and the bottom rose gold. So happy birthday to him on March 11th. March 13th, we have my man Common, a.k.a. Common Sense, you know what I mean?
Common Sense.
From the Soul Equestrians, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And on the 14th, happy birthday goes out to Cash Dog. Today is the 15th. We got my man Young Buck. Happy birthday to him.
Yep.
Coming up tomorrow, Flavor Flav. Yes, sir. We got to give a shout out to Flav because he still be doing his thing. You know, Public Enemy's still out there touring and he's still doing his hype man thing. And I mean, I love it, man. I love it. That dude is a grandfather and everything. Yep. Probably a great grandfather by now. So, coming up on the 17th, we got my man Swifty, a.k.a. Swifty McVeigh from Detroit, from the Dirty Dozen, D12. And also the bully of the microphone, Sean P. Yeah, both of them on the same day. And rest in peace to Sean P. Still one of the dopest, man. You know what I mean? Still mad we don't have him in the game anymore.
Carter's nice, but Sean Price is the best.
Yes, sir. Sean Price ain't give a fuck about letting you know. You know? He's like, yo, Sean Carter's nice, but Sean Price is the best. You know what I mean? Coming up on the 18th, happy birthday goes out to my man Drez from Black Sheep and Queen Latifah as well. Happy birthday to the Queen. Yes, sir. Still the queen of the game. You know what I mean? And then last but not least, coming up on the 19th, Bun B, businessman, entrepreneur, and dope rapper. He got his own business called Trill Burgers. I can't wait to taste one of those one day because everybody swears by them joints, man. So I'm ready to try one of those joints, man. He out in Texas. So yeah, let's give a happy birthday to all of them. Yes, sir. All right, so now we can kind of jump into the question of the day. Since we were talking about Shy-Rock, basically the topic has now come back up of who was the first official female MC in hip hop. And it's always been, the major consensus has always been Shy-Rock. But over the years, we've had a couple of other females, you know, say that they were the first, like Debbie D and Pebbly Pooh. I think those are the two other main contenders who say that they were first. More so, it seems like Pebbly Pooh more so than Debbie D. I think Debbie D considers herself the first female as far as a group goes. So, you know, but Pebbly Pooh says she's the first female solo artist. And so Shy-Rock and her have gone back and forth about it over the years. And so that's our question of the day. You know, any of y'all who really are hip hop historians or just love the culture, who do you think was the first, based on your understanding? You know what I mean?
Well, like I was saying, before we actually cut the cameras on, we, talking off the camera. I was born in '83, so I was in the pretty much the Run DMC era. That's when I was coming up.
Okay,
Run DMC. I would say and honestly, I probably really didn't understand them too much until because when they was on their way, because by the time I was I ain't gonna say of age, but when I was, getting to be like 7 and 8 and all that stuff, they were kind of on their way out. Yeah. But I knew about them. You know what I'm saying? But you had like the NWAs and all that other stuff.
They kind of made a big resurgence in '93 though. When
Kane. It was Kane, Karis, Rakim, that was their Coogee. That was their you know what I'm saying? But But I didn't really, like you said, the '70s. I didn't. I knew about Rappers Delight. That was my mom's got that record, so I knew about that. But that was like the first record recorded. But I didn't really know about the stuff that wasn't recorded, the other stuff unrecorded, until I started digging and reading into certain books. I just, I wouldn't say I was in love with hip hop until I really got old enough. It's like, man, this is really a good art form. You know what I'm saying? I listened to it, and I would listen to some of the pop stuff. But when I really started listening to, groups that kind of deterred me. Like I say, like Cypress Hill is probably affected the way I listen to groups, as far as like the undergrounds and stuff. And you're trying to figure out who I would listen to, people that are like a little bit different than the norm. Yeah. So them, Daylight, and rest in peace to Dave again.
Yeah, rest in peace, True Boy.
But definitely Daylight, especially with that Stakes is High shit. But anyway, going back, I had to, but like you said, the '70s and stuff, I kind of had to dig. You know what I'm saying? I understood the message. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When I heard it, but like I said, I had to dig for it. So you coming up, going back to like Pebbly Pooh, and what's the other one? Debbie D. Did they have anything recorded prior to Chirac?
I don't know. See, I know Pebbly Pooh had some stuff recorded, but I don't know how early her recordings were. Debbie D, I think she had recordings later on. I think hers were definitely after, but Pebbly Pooh is up for debate. I'm not sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm saying the books that I've read over the years, and I know that you can't, especially about these things, you can't trust them. Right. I get that.
Yeah.
But I always saw Chirac, and then Lisa Lee. Yeah. Lisa Lee was like the second. And, because I remember reading in the book, I don't know if it was the Funky Four.
Yeah.
And I think Lisa Lee, I forgot what crew she was with. I can't remember, but they was like, oh man, Lisa Lee popped up. Like, you got to handle that, Sha. And Chirac and Lisa Lee just became cool. Like, hey man, you doing it? Yeah, I'm doing this, and they just became cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've always heard it being Chirac. So I don't understand, and just like, with the what she's talking about, this is why it's important to really fight for your history, because this stuff has gone further back. Now at this day and age with technology and stuff, you can't really. That's one thing. If someone's the first to do something now, it's going to be recorded.
Right.
But back in those days, a lot. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a lot of receipts and stuff on the stuff back in the day, so anybody could just say, "Well, yeah, like, for instance, couple years down, maybe 40, 50 years. Well, let's see, maybe not 40, 50 years because I probably won't have that long. But let's say about 20, 30 years down the line, like I can come out and be like, and people forget or some shit. People die off. Oh yeah, I was the first rapper in North Carolina. And I was just, kicking in '73. But nobody, what I'm saying, you wouldn't have to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can do that.
Right.
Because someone would have to pull up the records. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just, I hope they get that resolved, and I hope that even in getting that resolved, that the females, because they don't need to fight about that shit.
Right,
they can come together under a banner and do some stuff.
Yeah, man. I mean, they need to. I mean, I hate that it's a debate, but it's like one of those things. It doesn't matter, but it does matter. You know what I mean? For those people like Sha-Rock and Debbie D, because Sha-Rock did a live basically where she tried to tackle the topic yesterday. And I meant to watch it live, but I didn't get to. But I saw the playback. We were just watching the playback before we started the show. And, Sha-Rock was talking about the whole thing. And she said her and Pebbly Pooh have argued about it over the years. And she felt like they came to an understanding, you know what I mean? And she said that Pebbly Pooh even admitted to her, you know what, I was wrong. You were the one. You know what I mean? Said that Pebbly Pooh even got to crying one time because she felt bad or something. I don't know. I wasn't there. Now, I was born in '74. And so, I'm a little older, but people like Sha-Rock and them, they were about 10 years older than me, maybe even more. Matter of fact, because she said around 73, she was somewhere around 12 years old. So she would have probably been born around 61 or something like that. So she said her and Debbie D are the same. No, I'm sorry, her and Pebbly Pooh are the same age. So they both would have been. So that's what she was trying to tell Pebbly Pooh, because she asked Pebbly Pooh, she said in one of her arguments, when did you start, since you're saying you're the first? She said Pebbly Pooh was like, yeah, around 73. And she was like, hold up. You ain't start rapping and you was only 12 years old. You wasn't making nothing official. You wasn't doing nothing acting. And, so she was saying, that lets you know that she's lying, you know what I mean? Because not that you can't rap at that age, but she like, you wouldn't have been official. You would have been somebody, if you was doing anything, you'd have been playing with it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I wrote my first rhyme at 12 years old, but I wouldn't have said I was the first rapper on my block or nothing like that. I just wrote a rhyme to try to see if I could do it, and people started liking what I was doing, and it was like, yeah, you should keep doing it. But, I think it's just, if she was rapping at 12, she probably was just playing around with it in her room in front of the mirror or some shit like that. You know what I mean? She wasn't like official on paper. Maybe, I don't know. Sha-Rock, it's a debate, but Sha-Rock still says that she is the first official female MC. So I don't know, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think. If anybody knows any history or has anything, any kind of flyers or receipts that show who was more official before the other one, let us know. You know what I mean? I'm going to still stick with Sha-Rock because that's the popular consensus. And, I'm sure they were all pretty close around the same time, but it's up in the air. And maybe we won't know. You know what I mean? We probably won't know until we stand before the creator. You know what I mean? Yeah. He'll be the one to tell us, hey,
yeah,
it was such and such, yeah. And then she'll come out and bust a ride right there on the throne room. You know what I mean? But yeah, so y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments. And please don't forget, hit all the buttons. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Brothers and sisters. Need funds allocated.
So we can be able to have fun.
So we can have receipts to show who was the first.
That's right, Nip.
We can hire an archaeologist to go back and research some stuff. But anyway, so yeah, man, that's a big question, man. I don't know if we'll ever know for sure. But I mean, Sha-Rock seems to have more evidence of being the first. So I'm going to just go with that. Anyway, as far as new music, I don't have any new music right now to report. You know what I mean? I know we got some stuff coming up, but nothing that has hit the streets. And I was doing some research just now on my phone. The first all-female group, that was all nothing but females, was the Mercedes Ladies.
Okay.
Which consisted of Sherry Cher, DJ R.D. Smiley, Tracy T, Eva Def, Zena Z, DJ L.A. Spank, and DJ Baby D. And it said that they were founded somewhere between 76 and 79. So that was the first all-female group. I thought one of them was part of that group, but apparently I was wrong. But yeah, so, it's interesting, man. Y'all do some homework and let us know what y'all think. So anyway, like I said, I had no music, but let's go ahead and maybe we can just jump into some topics or whatever. I guess we can.
Let's go ahead and get this. I'm about to say, might as well go ahead and get the keep on going with the females. So let's do the Remy Ma.
About Remy Ma. We got a little situation going on, man. A few months ago, probably about 6 months or more ago, we told y'all Remy Ma was starting her own battle rap league called Chrome 23, which is dope as hell. She's been blowing up over the past year, and she was trying to make it mostly a female battle rap league, but she's also trying to incorporate males so it doesn't seem any discriminatory, which is dope. You know what I mean? And so she was booking a pretty big match that would have drawn a lot of attention. I don't know if they actually went through with it or if they didn't, but she was trying to get Hitman to battle Easy, you know what I mean? And basically she got from what I understand, she got a cease and desist letter from URL League saying basically you can't do that. You know what I mean? We got legal contracts on these dudes, or at least on Easy, I think. And so, she did an interview with Norbs and she talked about it. And she basically put it like this. She was like, I feel like if you want to sue me, over a battle, she said, I really feel like, I think she looks at it like it's petty. And she was like, yeah, it seems like it's like you just trying to have a dick contest, you know what I mean? Who got the biggest dick, you know what I mean? And she was like, look, I don't have one, so why are you trying to fight me over this? You know what I mean? If anything, she was like, you should have been congratulating me for starting my own league, which you never did. And she was like, I didn't get a call, I didn't get a text or nothing, but she was like, everybody got my number, everybody knows me, I know everybody. So she was like, so that would have been more appropriate to her. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I just think that like you said, it's a dick move.
Yeah.
Because I mean, especially against a female, and on top of that, it's like you could have just went in and just kind of like discussed, like, hey, you know what? This is, like you said, a phone call could have handled that.
Right.
You didn't have to put that out there like that. Now you're looking bad. And that's probably not going to look good with other people, trying to, because I mean, Remy ain't been, Remy's been kind of cool, and she's been trying to get shit straight. So she hasn't really been in any real trouble. So you know what I'm saying. So for them to do that may not be good in their favor. You know what I'm saying.
I agree, man. I hope they can resolve this shit, man. Because like you said, it's gonna look more bad on URL for going at her. And I mean, if any good business person would have looked at it and said, okay, she's brand new. Let me just reach out to her and say, hey, you kind of, broke the contract because I got a contract with this dude and he technically should have only been over here. And, so I'm going to have to ask you to just, not let that happen again. But to just go straight to the legal action of sending a cease and desist.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of a dick move right there, man. So I don't know, man. I don't think I would have done that. You know what I mean? I hope they can get that resolved. Remy Ma is, definitely upset about it. You know what I mean? Because she like, I'm trying to build something here. I thought we could all work together. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm kind of with on
enough money for everybody.
Right, enough money to go around. So, but anyway, man. So yeah, that's interesting to me, man. We're gonna follow that story and we'll keep y'all updated on that.
Yep.
All right. So you want to talk about the Oscars?
Yeah, we're talking about the Oscars.
Yeah.
So
man.
Angela Bassett got snubbed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for the Oscars. I forgot who won. Somebody white and shit. And that's really all you need to know.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Angela Bassett does a great job in any movie she's in. But a lot of people are very upset, saying that she deserved an Oscar.
All the roles and stuff she played. Right. God, yeah.
She does she actually have any Oscars at all? Or?
I don't know.
That I don't know. I want to say she might have won for the Tina Turner movie back in the day. She might have. Look that up and see if you can find anything. But if she doesn't, I'm gonna be highly upset. But the dope dope Asian lady, Michelle Yeoh, she won her first one. She's got a lot of awards from other different awards, but this is her first Oscar, I believe. So she's been in the game for like fucking 30 years or more. Actually, probably more like 40. And she's been in stuff since she was like a kid. And I remember I first saw her in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and she was dope as hell. So I'm like, how did she not win an Oscar for that?
Who's this?
Michelle Yeoh, the Asian lady. The one.
Yeah, she actually. Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she won.
That's what I'm saying. This is her first. After all these years, she's been doing all this acting for like 30, 40 years. And this is her first time. And she was in like Crazy Rich Asians. She was in.
I need to see that.
That's really good. You got to see that.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis won.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, and then Angela Bassett was a nominee for the for Black Panther, which
that's what beat her out though. Jamie Lee Curtis,
she did a hell of a job. And whatchamacallit. Yeah. I'm trying to think. My man got in The Whale or whatnot.
Oh yeah, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to. I want to check that out because they said he did a really good performance. Now I've never been that huge of a fan, but I liked him in The Mummy back in the day in the early.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah,
but I haven't really seen him do much since then, so I don't know what he's been doing since then. But I heard he did a really good performance, and it's an interesting story, so I may check it out.
But yeah, it looked like she was a nominee for this year. I don't know. Let me see. Let me go back to and see if she won in '94. That's the only other one that I see.
I would love to know because if she's never won one, now I'm really gonna be mad because there's no way she went this long without winning one. She got to have at least one. But yeah, so a lot of people are upset about that. They feel like the Oscars is up to the same old tricks. I did watch it. I didn't catch. I missed some parts, but I did watch it for the most part. I did like how the host Jimmy Kimmel he kind of did a lot of. He took a lot of shots at Will Smith. You know what I mean? Over the.
Oh damn! I'm sorry. I'm just looking. It don't look like she's got none.
For real?
Yeah,
you got to be fucking shitting me.
I'm serious.
Wow.
Look at man.
That's crazy. Bullshit. What's Love got to do with it was the most critically acclaimed movie I seen in the 90s. You know?
Yeah, what I mean? She's nominated. Yeah, for the Academy.
Yeah,
nominated. Yeah, they's trying to stuff. Man, fuck them.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, but she won Golden Globe. Golden Globe. So yeah,
she got the SAG award. Okay.
Of course, BT even snubbed the shit.
Yeah, she ain't
God damn, it's BT.
Come on, BT.
Man, shit.
Y'all crazy as hell.
Black Reel Award. Okay, she won. But man, she acts her ass off.
Exactly. How the hell she ain't got no award?
Yeah, man. That shit.
What you call it? Not What's Love got to do with it. That was dope. She should have got an award for that. But also the other one with the females and Whitney Houston and all of them. Loretta Devine and all of them.
Waiting to
Exhale. She did dope as hell in that too. You know what I mean? She's iconic, man. So y'all need to cut that out, man. Cut that out. But anyway, man, so yeah. I just, but I liked how Jimmy Kimmel, he kind of went in on Will Smith. He made he threw a lot of jokes about, how they were going to tighten up security so it wouldn't happen again. And, made little jokes like that, took little jabs, which I thought was smart because everybody's kind of mad at Chris Rock for going back in on Will Smith and his family. Because, you embarrassed this man in front of the whole fucking world. And now you mad. From what I heard, Will Smith is mad that Chris Rock, threw jokes at him and the family.
I'm not mad at that shit.
I ain't mad at that shit at all.
Because you kind of that. Hey, for real, you better be. Because the thing of it is, and I think that was the long game, Chris Rock too. Because the fact that you smacked him,
yeah,
and then he was like, he could have pressed charges,
yeah,
and he was like, nah, not gonna do it. And he just waited the long game out.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's a calculated, cold move.
They could have done like they did on Chappelle's show when they did the Mad Real World and the white boy was living in a house with all the black people. And he told the white dude, he was like, yo, we could just fuck you up.
Yeah.
The Rock family wanted to fuck you up.
We reserve the right to fuck you up.
Exactly. We could just fuck you up.
Just fuck you up.
He's like, what did I do?
You just look at him. That shit was hilarious. Look at baby. Why are you looking at me like that?
Right. He's like, how am I looking at you? I don't know how I'm looking. She was like
man,
that.
That's funny.
But
man,
anyway,
that shit is funny.
That's one of my favorites, boy. That when he got it with he got it with the shiv, boy, I was dying. He was like,
I was like, you wouldn't put us in, y'all, putting us. It said putting black people the six of the craziest white people y'all wouldn't want to put white people in the six crazy people that we got.
Exactly.
Shit.
But you know what? Somebody was talking about the Oscars, and they kind of leaked some information. I don't know if this is facts or not, but this was something that they kind of said that they heard through a third party source. They said that basically the group that does the judgments on who wins these Oscars, what they do is they take a bunch of people who's in a category. Let's say it's like 50 people who, did great jobs in movies and, in a certain category, like best female. And so they take the 50 best and they narrow it down to like 5. And they don't pick who's going to win out of that 5. They'll just narrow it down to 5. And then they'll pass that list on to a blind group of people, not blind, but people who don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah.
And they'll just say, hey, who's the most popular out of these 5? And that's who we're gonna go with. And the people don't even realize what they're voting on. They just say, oh, okay. You got me, you gave me a list with Taylor Swift and Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, and I'm gonna pick whoever's the most popular. Yeah, Taylor Swift, all day. And so they don't even realize they voting on a big time award and shit like that.
But that's another thing too. So realistically, you don't even, let's say, like you said, Taylor Swift, what happened if really she isn't the popular one?
Right.
It's just a name that you're familiar with. But let's say this other person is really kicking up steam and she's everywhere, like on the TikToks and everything. Yeah. But she gets snubbed because she's not Taylor Swift.
Right. That's like giving a group of people a list and saying, okay, here's Roxanne Shante, MC WD, Sha Rock, and, one of the new chicks that's out right now saying, who do you like?
Spicy.
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice.
Yeah. And they're like,
Ice Spice. Right. Ice Spice.
Yeah, I know her. Yeah, so
I know her.
They're going to pick the popularity.
She grab a pussy all the time.
Right.
I like when she grab the pussy.
So, that's the thing, man. If that's really what they do, that's absolutely atrocious to me. Because you cannot judge a competition like that based on somebody just doing it off of popularity. They need to know you're judging this based on movies or music or whatever it is. And they need to know the full story. So if they're doing that, that's really a bitch move. You know what I mean? Just to, pick based on some kind of blind contest. You know what I mean? So I don't care for that, man. So I don't know if that's real, but that's what I heard.
Well, speaking of bitch moves, let's talk about this fucking hip hop Billboard thing again.
Yeah.
So, like, again, if they're doing that, and that's the thing, again, there's no criteria, there's no, you know what I'm saying? Like, the scale ain't really balanced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For a credible woman like Angela Bassett, she should have some award.
Right.
I mean,
exactly. Damn. Yeah, exactly.
And Robin De Niro trying to get at that.
Right. Well, yeah, we got to talk about this Billboard list of top rappers. Or it's top 50 rappers of all time.
We ain't gonna discuss about Eminem being in the top 5. We ain't gonna talk. We ain't gonna talk about that. We already know what that is. I don't know if Billboard's doing this by. I'm thinking they're doing this by sales. That's what you would think, but the way they putting the list together, you don't know.
Right, you never know.
You really don't know. Let's talk about, and shout out to Mike and Coop of the According to Hip Hop.
Okay.
Shout them out because they did bring up an excellent point. Why aren't we outraged about KRS-One being at below Nicki Minaj at number 10?
Right.
You got KRS-One at 24. You got Rakim at 13. Big Daddy Kane at
48.
Big Daddy Kane at 20.
20. Melly Mel at 48. It's like, come on, man. And I mean, first of all, you got Dr. Dre on the list of, top rappers. I mean, Dr. Dre, top producer, but he ain't never been a top rapper.
Hell no.
Come on, man. Gucci Mane. I mean, who the fuck is making these lists? And so I don't know, man. I don't know if, like you said, if it's based on sales or if they just going on a popularity contest, because half of these people like Gucci Mane ain't got no business being on that list.
Well, going back to the KRS-One thing.
Yeah, my bad.
That's one thing I got to give to him, because really, KRS-One did something that no one else did. And that's shut down a whole fucking borough and made sure nobody ate.
Right.
From Queens.
Exactly, man.
Until Nas came out.
Yeah, man. I mean, KRS, man, he really had he had Queens like shut down for a hot minute there.
And honestly, the Queens rappers are nice though.
Yeah.
I like Queens.
To me, my favorite rappers come out of Queens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. And I've been wanting to talk about this too, but I could make a squad from Queens that could rival any fucking squad you bring.
Oh, facts.
So, we might have to do that, like a hip hop Olympics or something, where we maybe we do the different boroughs or some shit like that, or different.
Yeah, we might have to do Queens versus Brooklyn.
Yeah, we might have to do a borough thing. You know.
We might have to do that.
5 boroughs, like the best we can think of from Manhattan, the best we can think of from Brooklyn, the best from Queens, Shaolin, all of that shit, man. So we'll figure it out. Yeah. But yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like if I made a squad from Queens, they could fucking kill anybody out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Queens got some nice dudes. Brooklyn got nice dudes too. I ain't gonna front. Brooklyn's nice. I mean, the whole borough nice. But, man, Queens, I don't know, something in that fucking water,
man. I'm telling you, man. Niggas in Queens, they rhyme different, man.
Yeah, so but that's what I'm saying. From KRS-One.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it's a Brooklyn nigga.
Right.
From the Bronx.
Yeah.
Can you shut down a whole bar? And then y'all like, oh, no, he had 24.
Right. Exactly. And they got Bun B on there. I mean, Bun B is dope, but he ain't never been a top rapper to me. Not to me, anyway. I'm going to let y'all talk about that.
I mean, Bun got bars.
Yeah, they got.
And I think he's got a little better over time.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying he wouldn't be in my top 50.
Yeah, same with Method Man. And honestly, I think Method Man should be just a bit higher. I think Method Man right there is kind of fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. But for Redman to be 42, what the fuck?
Right. It's like sometimes
over and Ludacris bullshit.
Over Redman, come on, man.
Bullshit.
Gucci Mane over Ludacris.
What y'all doing?
And it's like, I feel like sometimes they just throwing people in there at the end, like, oh yeah, we forgot Melly Mel. Oh yeah, we forgot Redman. Just throw them in at the end. You know what I mean?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Reverend Run, he kind of where he need to be.
Yeah. Rev Run should be on that list. I ain't gonna lie, he should be on that list.
He should be on the list, but he kind of where he need to be.
Yeah.
But Rick Ross, and I'm not the biggest Rick Ross fan. I think Rick Ross should be a little bit higher. He do got the, you know what I'm saying? He do got the bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got the bars, and he's got me. Yeah. He's got it. I think Kanye West arguably might need to go down a couple of notches. Not too much. That's just my opinion. But I mean, I do not have a problem with him being at number 11. I mean, because he's really changed. You know what I'm saying? He really has changed the landscape of hip hop. So I mean.
And my thing is this: I got 2 questions for y'all. If y'all want to go check out this list, I'll have it on screen or whatever. But still, my first question: why the fuck is Future on the list? He's at 35. Why is he even on there? Number 2: where the fuck is Jadakiss?
At 46.
Is he up there? Okay, he's at 46. I ain't see him on there. So he's on the list, but he's not high on the list. So Future's obviously a better rapper than Jadakiss, according to Billboard. Bun B.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Bun B is a better rapper. You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, let me play it back. Didn't the white boy say that Jadakiss was better than him?
Exactly.
Didn't the white boy say that shit?
Exactly. Is Corrupt on this list? I don't see Corrupt. I don't see.
Damn, Corrupt ain't on the list.
I don't see Royce the 5'9".
Matter of fact,
you know what I mean?
Didn't the white boy say Corrupt?
Corrupt was before him. You know what I mean?
White boy say that shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Man, it's ridiculous, man. I mean, Crooked Eye should be on this list if you're gonna put some spitters in there. Royce, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, now to be fair with Crooked Eye and Royce, and I'm not trying to slight them. Nah, they nice. But if you can talk, it has to be like a lyrics MC. But as far as like sales and overall impact, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I mean, and it's kind of sad too because like Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of like what Melly Mel was saying. If Eminem came out and, pretty much if he was black, he would be like the Crooked Eye. He would be the Royce.
Yep.
And they don't get mentioned. But like if lyrics, I would put them, you know what I'm saying? I probably would put Eminem high, like for the technicality and stuff. But like overall impact, no, not five. Right. Not in a dominant black, not in a dominant black genre. You know what I'm saying? I would, I would put him 5.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I definitely wouldn't put KRS-One at no motherfucker. And motherfucker, you got Curtis Blow talking about.
Right. That's why I feel like they were just throwing people in at the end. Like, we forgot about Curtis Blow. Throw him in at the end. You know what I mean? So yeah. But it's a trash list. I don't even know why they waste time. I think they really just be trying to start conversations. Like
I think they be trying to start shit.
Right, that too.
Fuck, they be trying to do.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's trash, man. Don't even fall for that shit.
Yeah, fuck Billboard.
Yeah, man. So yeah, trash. Y'all let us know what y'all think. You know what I mean? If you're really into hip hop and if this type of shit matters to you, you know what I mean? A lot of the young kids may not care about this, but we do. You know what I mean? So
passionate about my shit.
You want to talk about your boy Charleston White?
Man, let me get into it. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, pull that up, man, because he made some comments, you know what I mean, that kind of struck a chord, about what was it, Asians or something like that, where he we not even want to go too deep into it, but we don't support racism and all that type of shit, man, and being hateful towards other races, you know what I mean? We don't support that bullshit. So.
Okay, so on YouTube, he says. Now, YouTube says, not YouTube, but it was on YouTube. But anyway, Hold on, why the fuck I cannot with that shit? Hold on. Hold on. Man, they deny my greatness. Let me see. Let me go back. I'm sorry, folks.
Nah, you good, man.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do Hip Hop DX. I think they ain't gonna be with no bullshit. All right, so shout out to Hip Hop DX. So Charles and White stopped by FBI over kidnap allegations.
Nah, that's different. I don't think.
Okay, hold on. So I think this is okay. This is Charles and White found himself at the FBI site this week being accused of kidnapping Asian women and holding them hostage with guns and
what?
Okay, now I see what it is.
Yeah, is this where it all stemmed
White
from?
could be seen led in the back of a police car by two officers before a group of men in a smart, casual attire. Presumably FBI agents appeared in the scene after being let go. Charleston White details his brush with the law and a phone conversation with friends that he recorded on live Instagram while claiming that kidnap allegations are false. I got picked up by the FBI. This is him quoting while the FBI, they was at my mama's house. Someone called the FBI with a picture. When I bought that M50 2 weeks ago, they emailed that picture to the FBI today with me holding up the M50 at the gun store. And they said that I got Asian girls now. That's what the FBI said. They said I got Asian girls held hostage with Glocks, switches, and bombs. What they did was they was watching my live because they watch my live all the time. Just in earlier days, yeah, I was white went on a racist, vitriolic ran against rapper China Mike, China Mac, and the Asian community on Instagram Live, saying that Chinese women should be raped brutally by big dick, black men. Oh God, that's horrible. Wow. And Chinese babies should be killed and sodomized. And yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with this dude, dude, can't do that. Yeah, cut that shit out.
Black people, we can't do that. Look. Now, truthfully, Asians do fucked up shit to black people. They do that. You know what I'm saying? Particularly the Chinese. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like, oh well, you know, it's all of them. Nah. And I mean it's not all of them because you know what I'm saying, they're not, you know what I'm saying, I try to treat everybody nice. But there are some things like when it comes to, you know, they set up businesses in black communities. And then when it comes to those people in those communities that wants to, you know, to get a job or work, they exclude them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's cool. If you know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about it, so, but yeah, and that's the thing too. I don't agree with that because the whole, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they're doing that stop Asian hate. Now you just added fuel to the fire. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You just added fuel to the fire and messed up race relations. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to go on record and say this. For the FBI to pick him up and let him go lets me know other things. Yeah. And let me know that this guy might be trying to push something that we don't want. Because really, I will say this, and I might be wrong. I do feel that there are other hands in other ethnic groups that are trying to push us, like for the blacks and the Asians, to fight each other. Yeah. The reason being is because the Asians and black people are some of the biggest and largest ethnic groups. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. So if we fight them when it comes time to, you know, when time for them to come in, all they have to do is just pick up the pieces. Yeah. Definitely. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of fucked up, though. Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, we don't support none of those comments, man. We just talking about it just because of how stupid it is. And, you know,
I mean, honestly, man, this dude gonna get himself in trouble. He gonna get his ass beat, talking all this shit. And you know, you gonna say the wrong thing about the wrong people one day, and it's gonna really bite you. You know what I mean? You can't come back and, oh, I'm a comedian, and you know, I'm just joking, or I'm an old man. You know, you can't hurt me. You know, don't beat me up because I'm old. Nah, nigga, that shit gonna come back on.
I'm calling the police, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, Mr. Officer. Yeah, I'm calling the police. I don't know how he does. I don't know how he actually said. I mean, some shit. Like I said. Again, shout out to Doggy Diamonds. Like he did say that he does play a character to get the attention of people.
Okay,
I get that, but yeah, even that's still out of character. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like you can't say that. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable. You know, even if you know what I'm saying. Let's say it like this. If the white man's my enemy, I don't believe he's my enemy. You know what I'm saying? There are people in that race that are my enemy, but white people as a whole, no. But if they're my enemy, I wouldn't feel comfortable saying, yeah, I'm going to come up here, you know, making sure that your babies get hit with big, you know what I'm saying? Right. That's just, come on, man. That's just crazy. That's crazy.
That's not even funny at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Comedian, that shit ain't funny.
Because my thing of it is this: if I'm squaring up with the enemy, I got a problem with the enemy. I don't have a problem with, you know, it's the person I'm facing. It's, you know what I'm saying? This is the person I'm facing. I'm not trying to get after your family. I'm not trying to do this. No, this guy fucked up. He's the one that made the problem. I'm trying to handle it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be. But now everybody else like, oh, I'm gonna bring your mama in this and that. No, that's some bitch shit. That's just cowardly ass bitch shit.
Yeah,
it's rude.
It is, man. Yeah. You know, I can't say strong enough that we do not support that shit.
No.
And you know, he need his ass whooped. You know what I mean? So it's just not funny, man. You know, Charleston White, I don't know if he just do shit like this to stay relevant, but the shit is corny, dude. Shit is corny, and you know, it's gonna come back to bite you.
Yeah, I think a lot of it too. Is just like, you know, like I said, you know, people get this, especially with the internet, they get this 15 minutes of 15. Well, it's more like 15 seconds of fame now. Yeah. Like a week is like 15 seconds.
Right.
Like if you do something bad, I mean, shout out to Lord Jamar. That's what he said. If you do something bad, give it a week. Don't forget about it.
Yeah.
Because they're on to the next thing. Now, back in the day, yeah, things used to sting a little bit. But now it's like, especially with things like this, they get big. And then like next week, because there's so much stuff going on, and there's so much stuff that they're putting in your face that's saying that, oh, this is going on. You need to pay attention to this while they're doing it, while they're moving over here. So there's just so much stuff that you're going to forget about this in a week anyway.
Facts.
So what he's trying to do is, you know, stay relevant and stay in the, you know, I'm going to say the most outlandish thing.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, man. And I just can't see myself ever going that far just to get some fucking attention, man.
Yeah, I can't do it.
That's the new drug nowadays, attention. You know what I mean?
I can't do it.
I can't do it, man.
I can't do it.
So, yeah, that's enough of, you know, Thurston White. We're going to leave him alone.
Thurston White.
Let's go ahead and wrap up the show. We got to talk about the Wu-Tang Saga Hulu documentary. The latest episode from last week is called Criminology.
Criminology rap.
Yes, sir. And I had to say this is by far the best episode of the whole series
nice.
For me. You know what I mean? You know, it's really about Ray and Ghost, you know, going in to get their Only Built for Cuban Links album going and, you know, trying to really bring the attention back to Wu. Because you know, in the show, it's like they feel like we dope, but the fame or the attention is fading. So we need to let people know we the shit. So let's make sure we make this mafioso album, you know what I mean? Let people know we from the streets and we the new crime family and that kind of thing. And I love how the episode really turns it into almost like the drug game where Raekwon is in jail and he comes home from jail and, you know, they got product out on the street but it's not selling no more because somebody else got this new product. It's kind of like the crack game, you know what I mean? And so Raekwon's like, yo, what the fuck happened? I've been going for a little bit now. Y'all ain't running the streets no more. And he comes up with a new product, the purple rock, you know what I mean? And that's it's supposed to be like crack, you know what I mean? But it's purple. And he called it the purple rock and the purple top. Because see, back in the day, I ain't trying to act like I sold drugs or nothing, but that's how you bought crack. And these little vials and the top had a little color on it. So, if you walk down the street in New York, you heard red top, yellow top, jumbos, blue top, all that shit. So that's how you knew which one they were selling. You know what I mean? What quantity and all of that shit. And so now, they incorporated that into the show. And I just love how they did it, man. It was just masterfully written. You know what I mean? Tell me how you felt about the show.
Man, I just geeked out, man. When
I was losing
when they did the whole, like they got the people that did Esco, like Nas and
so
Big L, Fat Joe. Said, man, you need to talk to Frank,
right?
And like it was kind of cool because they didn't use, like I said, they used their other aliases,
right?
How they had other, so they used Nas and Esco, so you already know what that is,
yeah.
And then they call.
My man was dressed up like Big L. He looked just like him.
Yeah.
In the outfit, he was like, down here 139th and Lennox, we don't do that shit.
Yeah.
You ain't even have to hear the name. You just knew, okay, this is the dude that's supposed to be Big L.
And then Joe, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna have to talk to Frank.
Yeah.
You got to talk to Frank. And then Frank was no another.
Yeah, B.I.G.
Yes, sir.
P.O.P.P.A.
The guy that played it was cool too, man. I wasn't feeling the full beard,
right? Because he didn't have that. Yeah.
He didn't really have that, but it was still cool because I mean it's still storytelling.
Yeah, it just makes him look a little more mafioso like.
Yeah.
He looks more like a boss with more facial hair, so I think that was why they kind of left it like that.
Yeah,
and it wasn't supposed to be an accurate portrayal of Biggie. You know what I mean? Yeah. They never did like no dealings with Biggie like that. It was for the drama of the show. But it was a dope way to honor a lot of those rappers. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Because somebody put a hit out on their group, the Woo's group, in the show. This was like a fictional thing. And so they going around trying to find out who did it, and one of the people they went to was the dude playing Big L, who represented Harlem, 139th and Lennox.
139th and Lennox just changed the zone. When no man would stand and hold his own.
Yes, sir. Then they went to a dude who was supposed to be Fat Joe, who represented the Bronx. You know what I mean? Went to the dude named Esco, who was supposed to be Nas, represented Queens. So yeah, it was dope, man. I mean, and I was just geeking out over all of that shit, man. When I saw it, I was like, oh shit, Big L. Oh shit, Fat Joe. You know what I mean? And then it all led up there. Everybody was just like, nah, you need to go see Frank. And that turned out to be Biggie's alias, Frank White. And the dude, he did look like Biggie. I'll give it to him. He had to look down. So it was really dope, man. You know what I mean? And I love how the show made those Wu references when they had the guy hanging off the roof. And he was like, yo, is he dead? He was like, what you mean? Dead. I was like, I geeked the fuck out over that. I was like, yo. The Wu references, man. The fuck you mean he's fucking dead? He laying there like a newborn fucking baby.
All types of colors out. All types of colors coming out. Man, it's God.
Yo, that shit, man, I fucking loved it, man. The references was just out of this world, man. So. Cool. Got another call coming in, but I'll call him back.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, y'all gotta go check that out, man. The Wu-Tang American Saga is on Hulu, and everybody needs to be checking that joint out, man, because it's definitely giving you the Wu-Tang story, and it's mixing in a little more drama just to keep your attention, because I know a lot of y'all ain't got no attention span these days. You know what I mean? Damn. So. You know how that go. We all falling victim to that shit, but I refuse. I refuse to go down that rabbit hole of just being just stuck in my fucking phone all day. You know what I mean? I can't do all that shit, man. I know how to give my shit a rest. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, just That's my tip of the day, man. Give your phone a rest sometime, man. You know what I mean?
Go out to see the trees,
see the world. Yeah, go out and look at the
man.
fucking sun for a few minutes, man. Look, get some fresh air.
Well, don't look at it directly though. That burning shit.
It kills your brain cells, son. It kills your brain cells.
You be seeing everything in a whole new world. You look at that for a few seconds, shit be
But yeah, man, that's pretty much, man. But it's a dope episode, man. Criminology, they really made it like you was listening to the Purple Tape, and you heard a lot of the dope Wu songs in the background. Man, they was playing the perfect Wu songs for every occasion.
Oh, facts.
I was like, yo, this is the best fucking episode. So I saw the title for today's episode. I haven't watched today's, but I can't remember what the title was. What the fuck? I think, was it Daytona 500? No, it wasn't Daytona. One of the other ones was called Daytona. It's something with the Wu title. But yeah, I'm ready to see that, man. So we'll talk about today's episode next week. So yeah, man. But yeah, I loved it, man. They did a great job, and the whole show overall is doing a great job of just bringing you the Wu story. And yeah, that Ugar shit, I know that's probably what really happened in real life. He was probably so close to killing. Yeah, he was probably so close to killing that dude in real life, man. I was like, I bet you this is some shit that really happened, because Ugar seemed like that type of person. Like, he would have been ready to, go to war with anybody, over his kid, you know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, man, you got any more you want to drop about the Wu-Tang?
Yeah, but yeah, definitely, definitely, y'all, like you said, check it out. Definitely something worth to watch.
Yeah, definitely, man. And this is the last season, so it's only 3 seasons, and this is the 3rd one and the last one. So y'all, please go support that. I mean, they put a lot of effort and work into the show. And I love the twist at the end of the show where they find out, that Rick.
Oh, yeah. Had an inside guy. Yeah, and probably like the brother.
He's like, I know this dude look fucking familiar, son. You know what I mean? I know this fucking dude.
Yeah, that's our inside guy. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, oh, okay.
So what we did, I was able to flip, and I talked to him. So now that he's on our payroll,
he sounds like a nigga.
I was able to flip, and now he works for us. So now he's taking care of the shit, I don't know. I don't know why.
But yeah.
That dude's good though. But
he does good.
Yeah, his mannerisms, it just killed him, man.
He acts a lot like the RZA, man, because the RZA is really like
different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta have some of the money, having ideas, so what we can do, with the radio, with the Prince Hakeem shit,
I love it, man. But yeah, man. I love the show, man. I can't talk enough about it. But yeah, man, and we'll be back next week, of course, for another episode. So, I think that's pretty much all we have for today, man. We appreciate y'all. Once again, just to remind you, hit the buttons, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
Damn, don't flip them all.
I gotta flip them all.
No, don't do that.
Don't give a fuck about y'all. Nah, y'all know I'm just playing.
Yeah, we just joke.
But yeah, please, subscribe and follow and all of that, share, and if you know anybody who really loves real hip hop culture, that's what we love talking about, man. So let's keep it going and share it out, man. Share the pages out.
Damn. To show the Asian people that I'm with y'all. I'm about to get some hibachi.
I mean, my man got on the Wu-Tang shirt. He don't get no more Asian than that.
Yeah, I'm about to get some hibachi. What was it? The damn, hold on. The Chinese.
The buffet.
Yeah, the buffet. I'm about look, man, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm supporting y'all. So, I'm there. There we go. I'm supporting.
Right here. I ain't gonna go with you, but I'm gonna go up that way to check on my man Steve up there. See how he doing, because I need to holler at him. But yeah, man. So we'll see y'all next week. On episode 236. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
So for Triad Hip Hop Podcast, this your man Kurt, and this is
Haraway.
And we'll see y'all next time, all right?
Peace.